Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, the 4th of February, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Carlisle Powell responds to the question, why should cricket clubs and teams on Nevis vote for you as Nevis Cricket Association president? And in our feature for this evening, Charlestown Primary hosts exciting cross-country events. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Listen closely and you will hear what climate change might sound like. Hurricanes getting stronger and more frequent. Glaciers melting, causing a rise in sea levels. Dry bush burning after a prolonged drought left the bushes vulnerable to fires.
What? No water again?
But listen closely again and you will hear the solutions. People switching to energy-saving light bulbs. People building stronger homes that can withstand hurricane force winds. Our climate may be changing, but so can we. Making small changes together can have a huge effect on reducing the impacts of climate change. Act now. Rally. Rethink. Respond. This message is brought to you by the OECS Secretariat with funded assistance from USAID.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The Nevis Cricket Association will hold its much-anticipated annual general meeting tomorrow, Wednesday, 5th February, starting at 5 p.m. at the Nevis Cooperative Credit Union's conference room. One of the candidates for presidency is Mr. Carlisle Powell. I asked him the simple question, why should cricket clubs and teams on Nevis vote for you? Let's take in his response.
I am asking the member clubs of the Nevis Cricket Association and the management members and Denrick Leiber, the president, to vote for Carlisle Powell to help to save Nevis cricket. Why? Because over the last 2 years we have seen no cup matches in Nevis. Cricket is the #1 sport. It is what has put Nevis on the map. And unfortunately, our cricket grounds are silent. Our constitutions say that elections should be held within 3 months of the 31st of October. We are outside of that 3-month period simply because the Cricket Association president has refused to call the elections within the time period. I'm saying to the clubs that they must take back control of Nevis cricket. The clubs must now ensure that the management they have in place returns Nevis cricket to where it was. And so I'm asking you, the member clubs of the Nevis Cricket Association, not to do this for Carlisle Powell, because I've already shown what I can do with respect to the administration of cricket. I was president for 10 years. We developed an under-15 team that was virtually unbeatable. We won 9 of the 10 championships in the 90s. And so people are aware of what I can do in terms of administration, in terms of coaching, in terms of helping our players. We're not doing this for Carlisle Powell. We're doing this for the mothers who have come to me and asked me to get involved and help. We're doing this for the clubs who have come and said, listen, we need some organization back in the cricket. We're doing this to save Nevis cricket. That is all I'm asking for you. Vote to save Nevis cricket, and that means a vote for Carlisle Powell.
By the way, incumbent President Denrick Leiber, the other candidate in the race, was asked a similar question, but he declined a response. Now to football. The local football league continued at the Eat-Willet Park on the evening of Sunday, 2nd February. A bumper crowd showed up for the doubleheader. There was absolutely no parking space left at the park, nor at the nearby Superfoods parking lot. Game 1 saw the much-anticipated clash between 2 of the leaders in the tournament, Youths of the Future and All Ballers. Both teams exhibited tremendous ball skills and both goalkeepers were tested right throughout the 90 minutes. Late in the second half, Youths of the Future seemed to have things wrapped up with a scoreline of 3-2. Then a slip-up in the All Ballers defense saw one attempt on goal, which was superbly saved by their goalie, but the goalie was left flat-footed as the rebound was eventually slammed home. The Youths of the Future supporters went wild, make that 4-2. A few moments later, however, Delvon Clark slammed home a long-range strike to make the scoreline 4-3, and for the remaining moments of the game, The youths played it safe by constantly kicking the ball out of touch in order to kill time. When the final whistle was blown, the score was 4-3, Youths of the Future winning that one. Let's get some moments from that game. So it's going to be a corner kick now. Whoa, the goalkeeper tips it over the crossbar. Or maybe not. Maybe he didn't get to it because there's no corner kick awarded. So apparently hit the crossbar and went out. But I must tell you, it's the biggest crowd I've seen in the park for the longest while for football. And I can tell you that the vehicles, the areas for the vehicle parking filled to capacity. Superfoods yard filled to capacity. So here goes now on the left flank, shielding the man. Oh, he drives it deliberately into his foot so that it goes out and it gets the floor in. That's part of the creative skills of the footballers, youths of the future. Oh, that's gone clear into the trees and comes back into play. Yes, it does. Interesting. Normally the referee would have a look at that ball to make sure it's okay. And he didn't do that. So it's a flooring. And is that the end of the game? No. We understand that not a lot of minutes left in the game. 3-2. Youths of the Future leading. Two of the top teams in the tournament facing off. And that's Devon Clark missing out there. Pushing forward, youths taken away by ballers. Pushing forward, ballers. We have set up here. Ballers driving on the left flank drives. That was Delvin Clark blocked. And is back with the drives off target. One time attempted there. And there's 3-2. Would be nice to know how many minutes left in this game. And the heads go up. And this could be dangerous ball here. Not good news for the ballers. Youth setting up. This could be a goal. Oh, great goalkeeping. But he goes in. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. The goalkeeper, the way he's down tells the story. He holds it with a hand. Rolls it out. This is always a dangerous play. Not getting it out of that danger area, and right away Delvin Clark in the mix. Pushes now. Is that man clear? He waits too long, I thought. Waited too long. Entirely too long. But Delvin Clark is back in the mix. Drives. And it's gone in. Has it gone in? There's a shout. It looks as if Delvin Clark has scored. So it looks as if Delvin Clark has scored. 4-3. We go to break, and when I come back, we'll have our feature for this evening.
Here are your Horsfield's Value Mart IGA Value Club Blue Tag specials from January 31st through February 13th. Minute Maid lemonades and punches, just $7.99 each. Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars, just $10.99. IGA peanut butter, creamy and crunchy, $9.99 each. Tide Times 2 liquid detergent and Tide Pods, 20 count, $29.99 each. V8 Fusion and energy drink, $12.99 each. IGA margarine spread, just $14.99. Essential Everyday Deli Sliced Cheeses, 8 ounces, $8.99. Broccoli crowns are just $9.99. IGA or Essential Everyday Instant Oatmeal, $7.99 each. Shop smart, shop Value Mart. Sea listo y haga sus compras a Value Mart.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. The Charleston Primary School hosted its annual cross-country events on Thursday the 30th and Friday 31st January. The general route to use saw the athletes racing through sections of Ramsbury after commencing at the school and finishing at the school's gate. On Thursday, it was the kindergartners up to grade 2 students in focus, while on Friday, it was the turn of the intermediates, that's grades 3 and 4, and the juniors, grades 5 and 6. As per usual, a lot of parents, siblings, other family members, and supporters of the school showed up to give vociferous support. The top results were, for the infant girls, first, Janaya McNeil, Red House, second, Kenneth Skeet, Red House, third, Tija Powell, Blue House, fourth, Chadney Keynes, Green House, and fifth, Brianna Alex of Green House. For the infant boys, Kashim Taylor, Blue House, second, Kadim Taylor, has to be his brother, Blue House, third, Bulmani Alexander, Red House, and fourth, Keznambi Archibald, Red House. Fifth was Malik Liebert of Green House. The top results for the intermediates and the juniors will be released when received. For now, let's go now to the Charlestown Primary School and we pick up some of the action from all of the races. Well, congratulations to the winners. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.